is Vlogmas day 11. We are getting started with my afternoon. I've been up for a while. I'm just getting some stuff sorted. I have work soon, so I need to print out some worksheets for that. So I'm just sitting here getting that ready. So I've got my computer on, fingers crossed it plays nice. But we are getting started with day 11 of Vlogmas, which means we get to open day 11 of the Crazy Cloud Yarn Advent Calendar. So let's get into that and see what lovely things await us. Ooh. We have the Cozy Cloud Yarn Cosmic Light in shade number 34, and it is the thicker sparkly. You can kind of see the sparkly over in that angle. There you go, you can kind of see it there in the camera. I love this yarn. I made during Advent last year. I was working on a crocodile in this yarn but a different color, so I'm excited for that. Always need more yarn. I have no idea what I'm going to turn it into. It may end up being an octopus because everything's an octopus at the moment until I find a different pattern. But that is what we got for day 11 of Advent. Current plans for the day: my partner has his friend coming over this evening, so I'm going to be in here for the rest of the evening once I get back from work. So the plan is to edit all of the videos I was supposed to edit yesterday and get some of those up, and like edit a video and then chill for a bit and then edit another video. And I might do some cross stitch because part 5 of the stitch along just came out and I'm still on part 2. I'm like this close to being, no, I'm done part 2. I've started part 3. I am officially on part 3, so I'm only part 3 and part 4, and obviously part 5 just come out. Part 6 comes out in January. So I'll finally get to show you the cross stitch that I've been working on, which means I need to go and find my light so I can charge it when I get back from work later. But that is the current plan, is to crochet. We're going to crochet something for Wild Out West. We're going to crochet some more of those Christmas stockings. I happen to have my Christmas stocking earrings on, which is made using embroidery thread. And that was, I think, like a 1.5mm hook. Very, very small. But I absolutely love them. And it's Christmas time, so I'm wearing my Christmas earrings because I can. But yeah, that is the plan, is we're going to crochet some stuff, crochet some Christmas stockings. I'm going to see if I can find my red. I think my red might be in one of those tubs that you guys can't see, but like over here there are tubs. I might go digging for my red so I can make some red ones tonight. So then they've got 5 red and 5 green, and then I can do a red green combo, and then I can message them and see if there's any other colors that they want me to use. But yeah, that is the current plan. That's where we're up to, and I'm gonna go and get stuff ready for work, figure out what we're going to use, all of the pretty yarn we've gotten today, all the pretty yarn we've gotten throughout Vlogmas. I think I have a red in the cosmic, in the normal light, the Crazy Cloud light from Advent, because the yellow was the bit thicker yarn. I'm just looking at my desk because I've started putting things back in the bigger bag. You can kind of see the corner of it just there to make my desk a little bit less chaotic. So I am going to go and do all of that. I'll be back with some more updates probably when I get back from work. I'm back from work, just chilling. I've tied my hair up inside of the bandana because it's a bit hot today. I have a zip duper on the ice poles with my little icy grip, which I couldn't find, but it was on my desk. So now I have it. This is the lemonade flavor, like Sprite for the US, like Australian lemonade is like your Sprite, if I'm understanding correctly. Because the normal super duper like thing only has like 3 or 4 flavors that I actually eat, where this is just a bag of only lemonade ones. So we got those. We got them yesterday, and they're now frozen enough to eat. So I am cooling down with that and just relaxing, catching up on some Vlogmas videos that other creators have posted, and then I will sit and edit one of mine to upload, and then crochet for a bit, and then edit another one so that we can at least attempt to catch up. But yeah, that is my little update. I brought all my crochet through because, again, my partner has his friend coming over and they're going to be chilling and watching stuff all evening, so I'm going to be chilling in here crocheting all evening. It is a bit later in the evening. I'm just slowly sorting out my desk, and I realized that we didn't do our Laced with Kindness affirmation card for today, so we're going to pull that and see what it says for today. That is 2 cards. I need 1 card. I'm allowed to say no and do what's best for me. Something that a lot of us probably need to remember is that we are allowed to say no to things. We don't have to say yes to every single thing. But I'm gonna go and make dinner because I'm hungry and it is almost 7:30. We are doing scrambled eggs on toast. I'm having scrambled eggs with avocado. My partner's just gonna be having scrambled eggs because it's quick and it's easy and it's yummy. And it's also been quite warm today, so that has been what we are planning to do. But yeah, I am still just catching up on Vlogmas videos and editing in between. So I will hopefully, I just also dug out my crochet to do after I finish eating dinner. But I'm gonna go make dinner and then be back shortly. I went through my stash of yarn scraps and I found this red, which is the same sort of tone as that green. So while I'm sitting and editing, I'm gonna sit and work on red ones. So they've got at least 10 from yesterday and today. So 5 yesterday, 5 today. And then once we've done those 5, I will crochet something for my event. Back with my tasty dinner, which is just scrambled eggs, avocado and toast. Because it's tasty, and I had half an avocado that I needed to use, and had a bunch of eggs, so that's what we're doing for dinner. Alright, I have just finished editing and uploading Vlogmas day 7 and 8, which was the combined day over the weekend where things were just a little bit chaotic. So I've just got that uploaded, edited and uploaded onto the channel. I have shared it in all the different places. I was crocheting a Christmas stocking while I did that, which I'll show you in just a second. So I made the first of the red ones. Obviously I still have all the ends to sew on the top. What I find works really well for these, because obviously I'm not sewing them closed at the moment, so they can be just like cute and open. I sew in the end at the bottom just before I do the heel. Then I do the heel and do a few rows over here, and then sew this in and then continue, and then I sew these in at the end. And last night when I was making the green ones, when I sewed all of them all in one go, it was a bit easier. So we're going to do that again today. We're just going to make them to that point, sew, add on the hanging tassel, and then keep going. So we're on to stocking number 2. I'm just going to sit and watch an episode of 24 Hours in A&E while I sit and crochet for a bit, and then we'll do some more editing. And then after that, I realized I was looking for the next book to listen to, because the next book in the All Access series by Evie Mitchell, which is the book that I was reading, Not My Type, the other day, that I basically finished in one day. I don't know if I ever updated in the vlog yesterday, but I did finish listening to that. So the second book of that wasn't on Audible for some reason, which is fine. It just means I need to buy the audiobook directly through the author, which again I have no problem with. It just means that I have to wait until payday to be able to grab that. So we are looking for something else to read, and when I was having a scroll through that, I thought, let me go check to see if the what's the word? I'm losing my train of thought. Completely gone. Anyway, if the next book, take a step back. I checked on Kindle Unlimited to see how much the Kindle version of the book Quicksilver was, and I saw that it's finally back on Kindle Unlimited in Australia. So that means, because I already own the audiobook, I can read and listen to that while crocheting, and I'm not having to turn the pages because it automatically turns the pages for me. So that is the plan, is we're going to watch my episode, do a bit more editing, and then listen to Quicksilver. I will grab the actual physical book in a little bit because it's just in my pile of books there that are to be read. So I will grab that shortly and then go from there. I've made 3 of the little red stockings. I've just gone to go and get a snack. I just have a bunch of M&Ms in a plastic bowl, because that way I don't eat a whole bunch from the bag, and that will last me the evening. Whatever I don't eat, I can put back and eat tomorrow. I'm going to keep going. We're making a decent dent in this. I was hoping that there was a lot less of this than there is, and that making 5 would have us finish a ball for today, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So what I might do is, I don't know, see if there's something else I can work on that would use up yarn. I do want to test out a dragon pattern, and I don't necessarily want to use it as this colour for the dragon, but use it for the accents, and then maybe that will finish it. So what I'm thinking is doing a green dragon with a dark green accent, maybe. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I don't know if that green ball of yarn is going to be enough. It should hopefully be. Fingers crossed. So maybe I'll work on that when I'm done with the Christmas stockings, because that is something that I'll be taking with and selling at Wild Out West. And I want to see what I like about the pattern. If I like it, then I'll make a bunch of them, and if I don't, then it'll just be a one-off. And in terms of like what I like, whether or not I like the pattern, I love the look of it. It's just how easy it is to make it worthwhile selling. That's the conundrum when it comes to things. But I'm going to keep crocheting. We're going to make 2 more of these and then probably sit and start on a dragon. I went and got the book off of my shelf, but this is what I'm reading. It is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. It is quite a thick book. I am listening to it, which is going to make it a bit easier for me to read through it in terms of the turning the pages, because I still haven't found my page turner. I, to be fair, haven't gone looking for it, but I haven't found it yet. But the plan is to follow along in this whenever I finish, in case I want to read in the physical book at any point, because sometimes it is nice not to be looking at a screen. So I will then put the bookmark in at whatever chapter I've stopped at, because I usually don't like ending in the middle of a chapter. So I usually go to the end of the chapter. Also, this is most likely the bookmark that I'll be using, which I got from Wickedly Handmade, and it says, "Good girls read smart," which is very true. And I absolutely love it. So that's most likely the bookmark I'll be using with that book. I'm about 40 pages in. 49. Almost 50 pages in. So far so good. It is fantasy, so world building and all the rest of it. Sorry, there's something on my glasses and it's going to bother me until I get rid of it. So, world building, learning about the characters, learning about the world, learning about the magic system, learning about all of the things that happen, all the different characters that you get introduced to. So I have it on a bit of a slower speed at the moment because I've been crocheting, so that I don't miss anything important. But I did finish making all 5 of these and putting their little tassels on so they can be hung up. So that is 10 of the Christmas stockings all finished for the rescue. So they're 5 red, 5 green. I may take a break from making things for the rescue tomorrow and then do some things again on Friday, just because tomorrow's a really busy work day for me, with some rescheduling of clients and things. So I have quite a busy day, but it's probably my last super busy day until the new year, because next week's the last week of school here in Western Australia. So a lot of the kids are finishing up with tutoring, and then it's Christmas, and then we're starting back up again in the new year. So I am going to probably a bit of fluff made onto my glasses. I'm probably going to sit and make a start on the dragon, just because I really need to make something different, I feel, because all I've been making is the same thing on repeat. This is from Teresa's Crochet Shop. I will tag them down below. It is their Plush dragon pattern, so designed for plush yarn, and we're just going to hope and pray that I have enough of this lime green, because I think that would make a fun dragon in this colour with the dark green accent, which hopefully I have enough in that. So that is the plan. We're going to start on this pattern, see how far we get in the evening while also listening to my book. It's looking like I am going to have enough yarn to do what I need to do to make this dragon, but I didn't have the right size safety eyes to make it look right, so we're embroidering safety eyes on, which I haven't. Embroidering eyes on. I am too tired. So we have a little dragon head, which just needs a little bit of the stuffing rearranged, and then we have the 2 little ears that go on top. We've made the dragon's body that I need to sew on. I'm also not sewing anything when I'm this sleepy because it will not end well for me. 2 little arms, and then I just need to make the legs and the tail. and then the wings, and then the spikes. But the spikes will be in this green and the wings are in both. So I should, fingers crossed, have enough yarn left, which means that when I want to make this dragon again, I know that one skein of this is enough to make a full dragon, which will help with pricing and things in the future. But that is our cute little dragon head. It is 2 a.m. So we slept in quite a bit this morning, so I need to head to bed because I have a really long day of work tomorrow and I need to at least attempt to get some sleep tonight. I'm also struggling to concentrate on the crochet, so I need to go to bed. And I also just hit the end of a chapter in my book. I am 20% of the way done, 120 pages in. Loving it so far, very intrigued to see what happens next. Need to grab a second book for when I finish this one. Because I need to know what happens next, because I know it's going to end on a cliffhanger because it's a trilogy. Book 2 is out, book 3 comes out next year, so that's fine. So far so good. Enjoying the story, enjoying learning about, again, the characters, the magic, the names of everything, the fantasy aspects of it all, the politics aspect of it all. It's very, very interesting. But I'm going to head to bed because it is getting late and I should sleep when I'm tired. So that is the end of Vlogmas Day 11. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!